Hey guys, what's going on? Trey Arns back here with another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over 5 ways to help you stay warm and comfortable during an all-day sit. Okay guys, here we are. The whitetail rut is finally upon us. One of the best times of the year for us whitetail hunters is going to be that pre-rut to post-rut. Obviously, the peak rut is going to be the most exciting time. That's when you get a lot of the deer chasing. New bucks show up all the time. One of the best tools that you can have in your toolbox is going to be an all-day sit. That's sitting from dark to dark, waiting for a mature buck, obviously, to show up where you're hunting. Now, this can lead to a lot of different weather conditions, a lot of different factors. So we're going to be going over some tips here to get you through those different conditions and those different scenarios. We'll start off right now with the first one. The first one is going to be a proper layering system. Now, I've learned a lot about my layering system from a guy by the name of John Barklow. You can listen to him on the Stickbow Chronicles. You can listen to him on KafaruCast. He runs the product line of Sitka. I could be wrong, but he is something to do with Sitka. He is the man that I listen to when it comes to learning proper layering systems, whether that's merino wool or synthetic. That's going to be obviously the start to everything: your base layers, your mid layers, and your outer layers. What the intentions are with a layering system is to pull moisture away from the skin. Obviously, when it's cold out, the more moisture you have on your skin, or the more moisture that's there, is going to get cold. So what you're trying to do is pull that away. A proper layering system is obviously going to be a really, really crucial tool. I guess I'll go over mine. I wear merino wool base layers. Then I jump to synthetic as my mid layers. I wear a windstopper layer over that. And then I will wear my outer layer over that. So a proper layering system is going to be huge. I normally carry my layering system or my outerwear system in. That way I don't sweat. A big thing that you run into is, especially I hunt a lot of public land, you're going to run into those longer hikes and you're going to run into your body just sweating. So we got to figure out how to get that moisture off the skin, get it through your clothing system, and then potentially, if you're sitting all day, dry it out. So that is number one, a proper layering system. All right, we'll talk about the second thing here. Second thing is going to be retaining the heat that your body is producing. Obviously, the ways to retain is to kind of cap off all ends. What we're looking at is feet, hands, neck, and head. So we'll go over an example here. Obviously, you want some warm socks that are going to wick moisture. These are farm to feet heavyweight merino socks. Wick moisture away, get that moisture off the skin, stay warm. The next thing is going to be gloves. Now, I'm not a big fan of gloves. I shoot a recurve and I do not like anything obstructing especially my shooting hand, my grip hand. I'll at least wear a liner glove. My other hand, I don't wear anything. What I do to make up for that is a hand warmer pouch. This is one from Sitka. It's fully windproof. It keeps the most heat inside at one time. So I will always have one of these along, or if I'm rocking a kangaroo pouch, that's going to be my best way to keep my hands warm. Another easy thing that a lot of people don't utilize is tucking in those base layers. Tuck in your upper base layer into your long underwear. Reason being is obviously that upper layer isn't going to flap around, and that's not going to allow the heat to escape. That's going to keep the heat where it needs to be. So if you want to take it out on your walk, obviously, so your body can breathe a little bit, tuck that in when you get to your stand. My base layers are always tucked in. It's just another way for you to keep heat in. Another great thing here is covering the heat that's coming out of your chest and out of your neck. I always wear some sort of merino neck warmer or neck gaiter. A lot of times I won't wear one in unless it's cold and I want to keep that heat in and I don't have that long of a walk. But what I'll do is, if I'm wearing one, I'll wear a merino one just like this. If not, I'll put this in my pocket. As soon as I get to the base of my tree, put that on. And then if it's really cold, I have a super furry one. Fleecy, Burberry fleecy, I think that's what that would be. So this one I'll keep on under, and then I'll throw this one over the top. Again, what we're trying to do is keep that heat from escaping through here. Last but not least is a hat. Again, all we're trying to do is keep that heat from escaping. If it's cold, cool, I don't even wear a hat. I walk in without one. What I'm trying to do is get everything to breathe. As soon as I get to the base of the tree, or I get up the tree, because I run a mobile system, as soon as I get set, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm gonna cap that heat right away, put that on. Now this is a merino wool hat, so obviously it's gonna pull the moisture away. The best way I would say to keep it in would be to get a hat with wind stopper or something to keep the heat in. So that is number 2, is gonna be obviously capping off all those ends that could allow the heat to escape. Okay, so number 3 is gonna be kind of easy. It's gonna be fast, but hand warmers. I know tons of people who use them. I've always used them. Load up on these things, put them in your boots, put them on your kidneys, put them in your hand warmer pockets. You put 1 or 2 of these into this hand pouch, it literally turns into an oven. So if you're looking to keep your hands warm, do that. I sometimes, if it's really cold, I'll throw one in that neck gaiter, that heavy neck gaiter that I have. It's just a really easy way, obviously, to conduct warmth. Obviously, when you're cold, your body is trying to work to conduct warmth. So you can just add some hand warmers into the mix, obviously, to warm things up. Number 4 is gonna be a really quick one too. It's also another way to warm up your body. It's gonna be to use some sort of warm liquid. I use coffee. I always keep it with me. I like the caffeine midday, take some caffeine, some warm coffee, or I sip it all morning. It's just a good way. As soon as you drink it, you can kind of feel your inner temperature rise a little bit. You can feel caffeine oxidizes your blood cells, so you'll get a little bit of a rush, keeps the blood flowing, everything like that, keeps the heat flowing. This is what I won't even drink this whole thing in a day usually. I always just pack it along. You can do tea, you can do warm water. If I have a cough, sometimes I'll just do warm water, tea, and I'll put a cough drop in there. And then that'll be what I have for the whole day. So number 4 is gonna be some sort of warm liquid. Okay, so number 5 here, we're gonna be looking at hydration and our caloric intake. What that means is if we're hydrated, staying hydrated, and then what kind of calories and what kind of food we're taking in while on stand. I normally drink a ton of water before I go. I don't drink a ton of water while I'm on the stand. I don't carry a lot. It's just added weight for me. What I normally will carry is a small Gatorade like this. I'll have the exact same bottle filled with water, and then the bigger thing of coffee. Obviously, I talked about the heat that you get from a warm liquid, so I'll always have that. Gatorade to me has sugar in it, so I'll get a little bit of a sugar jolt. I don't eat a ton of sugar the way it is, except for during hunting season. So I'll have some sort of Gatorade, some sort of sugary, good tasting drink. Another thing that I'll bring are these MET-RX bars. Super Cookie Crunch, 410 calories per bar. Now that's freaking awesome. We're looking at fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. So that's what I'm kind of looking to get. Those bars are just packed with it. It's quick, it's simple, it's easy to eat. They taste freaking delicious. So it's another thing to kind of help you get through an all-day sit, is obviously having something that's packed with calories and something that tastes really good. I'll normally carry 2 sandwiches along. I'll have either a peanut butter and jelly or a venison summer sausage and butter, something like that. I normally just carry 2 of them, and that's usually pretty much enough to get me through that day. Snack-wise, I always carry some sort of trail mix as well. Now, over the past couple of years, I'm not a big fan of the trail mix that they sell, so I kind of make my own hybrid of what I like. I got animal crackers in this one. I got a small bag of chocolate chip cookies. I have dried out cranberries, peanuts, and dark chocolate M&Ms. So again, a bag like this gives me enough to snack on. All of it tastes good, so I'm just trying to make my all-day sit through the weather and elements just a little better. Obviously, again, high calories. We're looking at high fat, high carbohydrates, and high protein. So with all that stuff, I'm getting all the stuff that I need to make it through. And it tastes good, so I'm not going to be crabby while I'm dealing with those elements. If you guys have anything that helps you through an all-day sit, keeps you in the stand, keeps you still, keeps you warm, drop them in the comments. I'll benefit from it. Other people will benefit from it. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos like this one. Good luck. Obviously, by the time you see this video, we're probably going to be one day closer to November, one of the best times of the year. So good luck, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next video.